Hey. Sorry. Hello, everybody, and welcome to our Star Wars campaign called Dawn of Defiance. We are still in Part 1, Trader's Gambit. We're jumping in, middle of it here. Not sure, no, it's a little beginning. I got a lot planned for you fools. Who wants to recount what they've experienced so far?
I left in the middle of the last game, so I have no idea how you walk in.
I'm going to introduce our players, maybe. We got Brad here. His character in one of the other games vanished mysteriously. None of the other players know what happened except for Brad. So,
I know so much. I said even I only know so much.
Oh yeah, I mean, what could have happened? Ooh, he's gone. Anyways,
and I'll be someone else.
You want to describe your character?
Okay, so now I'm playing Benzo Pip is the character's name. He's a noble. This is for I guess you guys too. I imagine him looking kind of like just like Carl Urban. Carl Urban. He just looks like Carl Urban.
All right.
Bones from Star Trek.
Attractive salesman.
Yes. And he works for the Space Corporation, Space Cola, where he's kind of like just like an Omni-Man. Kind of does whatever they need him to do. And right now, because the Empire is being established.
Correct.
He has been sent by Space Cola to help thwart that, because the Empire means more regulations, and more regulations are bad for Space Cola, because they want to dump their space pollution all over space and do whatever they want to make as much space money as they can space can. So, Benzo was sent to help the rebellion begin, and was sent by the rebellion to this space prison to help get this guy out. And they sent him as a commissary. Like that was like his little secret persona, but he was captured. And that's where you guys found him.
In space imprisoned.
And he was space imprisoned in a space prison. In space.
Wasn't in space.
I mean, technically we're all in space. All the time.
Yeah.
So that's what happened to Benzo. And now he wants to get his stuff. He's missing his stuff. What's your used computer thing?
What's your computer? 5 plus 8.
5 plus 2. Oh, you have a plus 7. Okay, so you have a pretty good one too.
What do you have? +2.
From your intelligence bonus.
As you see here,
That's Benzo.
Just like,
Just being a Jedi sucked. I did not like being a Jedi. It was boring.
So you killed your character.
He's not dead. I mean, you guys don't know what happened to him. I know what happened to him. But, yeah, I wanted to be somebody a little bit more fun
to play.
So, yeah. So I went, actually, ironically...
Because you saw Star Wars and you thought Jedi.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I'll be a Jedi. Jedi sounds awesome. But then it wasn't awesome. It was a lot less fun than I thought. And ironically, when we were making our characters, I was looking through all the classes. I was like, Noble is the only one I don't want to be. And then we started playing, and I was like looking through them again. And I was like, this is what I want to be, though. I was like, he's like
I was wrong.
Yeah, I was totally about face. I was 100% wrong.
Yeah.
Character's name is DeForest. I'm a Trandoshan boring Jedi.
Not all Jedi. Just my Jedi was boring.
Listen, Ryan, your character's interesting because he's probably the worst Jedi.
There you go. There you go. He's an extremely aggressive. He's got anger management issues. Somehow he became a Jedi. Didn't go to the dark side yet. I mean, we've still got a few points to go.
Given time.
We still got a few points to go on that. Yeah. So that's about it. He started off as a bounty hunter, realized he wanted to do good, or what he thinks is good, and he went to be a Jedi.
The world's oldest.
And as soon as he became a Jedi, they all started getting killed off. So, you know. Now he's on the run.
Yeah, right? Things work out.
Okay, I am J.R. Nebula.
I'm a slightly better looking version of Han Solo, at least in the game.
Or at least that's what he thinks of himself.
I wear, yes, exactly. Well, actually, with the 17 charisma, far exceeds reality.
Doesn't mean you
But-
look. It just means people look.
Yes, that's true. But I think of his charisma as more of his good looks than his endearing personality. He wears black because it accentuates his blonde hair and blue eyes. And we started on, my recollection is, we started on Tatooine. I have a ship. I have no idea where it is now. It's kind of like my character sheet, lost in space. And we ventured across. We met somebody who we agreed to do a job for, and now we're on a mushroom planet, making our way across through the mushrooms to get. Oh no, we're no longer in a
exploding
mushroom planet.
mushrooms.
We made our way across through exploding mushrooms to
On Kybox, right?
on Kybox to a some kind of fortified outpost. We worked through it. We managed to gather more crew members along the way, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Like a lot more, I
Or
think.
Yes.
more minions.
No,
Yeah, you
right
got-
now
We have a young.
we had a solution.
we
He's
have,
dead.
Died.
we have a
He's
young lady or a lady who is in
She's a
Like a lab
scientist.
assistant.
Dr. Howell.
Is she around
Dr. Begra Howell. And we also have Faye Erickson.
You mean Becky?
Becky, that's what it says. Becky, can't read my own handwriting. Becky Howell.
We had 2 Jawas,
And
but
we
they are
have-
they're at the ship.
Jawas.
Yeah, they're in the ship.
And we have a stormtrooper named Faye Erickson as well, who didn't want to die, and so he
Fez Eriks.
Fez. Oh, that's a Z.
Took the Jawas with us, right?
I thought we left the Jawas.
We take the Jawas.
No, well, not on this planet with us, but they're on the ship as we.
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
on
yes.
his ship.
They're on
Yes,
his
yes,
ship.
yes,
They're
yes.
maintaining
We have,
it
we have
properly.
2 Jawas.
Just
when
stealing
we finally
aliens.
go back to Alderaan, we're gonna find out if the ship is still in one piece.
We told somebody to watch the Jawas.
I'm sure the Jawas will make it better.
Yeah, they can only improve
They
things.
can only add.
They can only make it better.
Sure, there'll be a couple cool accessories we didn't have
Yeah,
before.
things will be in different places, maybe, but it'll be for the best.
Because like it's gonna have 4 wings.
The engine will be upside down and sideways, but
We have some contacts
yes.
in Brenthal, a guy named Forin Kapala, who we sold a bunch of cargo to. And we met Maya of the Rebel Alliance. She's working for
Organa.
Organa.
Bail
Organa?
Organa.
Switch protocol is cohort in deep storage bay 14. I don't know what the hell that means. Excuse me, I don't know what that means. Captain O'Keefe of the Challenge 7, is a friend of Maya that we met. And
That's the
all I
one who's
can,
gonna save us.
and that's all I can decipher.
My name is Ulip Mar. I am a Miraluka soldier. I used to work for the Republic. But then when Order 66 was given to the clones, I tried to help 2 Jedi Masters. It didn't work.
What a
But
great help you were.
I tried.
He was only
the
Uh,
thought that counts.
But we did manage to help the 2 apprentices escape from the clone troopers. Me and my follower, whose name is Catfell, were the only survivors. So we got to tell the story, and we said that we tried to kill the Jedi Masters and they killed everyone. Eventually, I met the 2 Jedi's apprentices again in Tatooine. I was part of the squad sent to eliminate them. In Tatooine, we met the pilot, and I was able to save them, help them escape once again. We went to a space station. That's the one you have there. When we got there, we saved the lady. She she told us to go meet with the head of the black market and when we got there, he told us to go grab a frozen guy and a box full of beer. Is that it?
Yes, they did get a box full of specialized beer.
Yes.
And I forget what we
You sold it.
Oh,
we
sold
sold
it.
it.
Sold it for
Yes.
Space money.
What else would we do with it?
Space cash.
Need space cash
The la-
fast?
the lady-
Need space cash important.
The lady we met had been shot.
Space cash.
Tom tried to help her and then took her to a safe house where he met the pilot. That's the captain you mentioned, Captain Morrow. From there we took the frozen guy.
O'Keefe,
O'Keefe.
friend of Maya.
Captain O'Keefe, that's the second one we met. And then they sent us to Alderaan to take the frozen guy. There we met Bay Organa and he invited us to join the rebellion and assist the rebellion and do another mission for him. This time we had to save another guy, not frozen, in Felucia. Captain O'Keefe was the one who took us there. When we got there, we were met by the Felucians. I guess we killed 2 of them before a guy stopped us. The guy took us to the Felucian tribe. There he told us about the fortress where they keep the prisoners and the evil scientist who's making experiments with the Felucians, exploding Felucians.
Yes.
And he asked us to do 2 things besides rescuing the guy, the admiral. He told us to explode the control center,
Communication tower.
the communication tower, and to kill the evil scientist. We went. In the meantime, our friend Jedi disappeared. The other day we went to the prison, hoping to find him again, but no luck there. We managed to find the admiral. We released 2 guys here. A Wookiee, the stormtrooper, and the scientist. So we had 3 others with us. While we were trying to we have a Wookiee. Yes.
Yeah, there's a really old Wookiee.
Yes, he's the one carrying the admiral.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I thought we actually wound up releasing a couple more people too.
And you told us, your new character told us to release a couple of guys.
And then I left. Did you guys do that?
We did that.
Okay, so you got a couple guys, a couple other people as well.
Yes.
walking around.
Unnamed
Cannon
for now.
fodder.
Mhm.
When we were trying to flee the fortress, we went the same way we came in. But when we got at the exit, we found the ashes of the Felucian who led us here. And things happened.
Bunch of stormtroopers, walkers.
Now we are fleeing from them.
Remember, you're
Back inside.
Let me just peek outside. Boop. Oh,
So we went back inside.
I'm just gonna go back.
Slowly back up.
Then the captain sent us a message, called us and told us that she was ready to pick us up. So we decided to go up the elevator to the port they have up there so she can get us. But we're gonna have to pass through the evil scientists first. The explosives are already set. So the communication center is gonna explode. It's your turn.
Okay. Tell me about your character and how did he get into this predicament?
Okay, so I'm playing a character named Levy. He's a human tech specialist. He decided to assist the rebellion shortly after Order 66. He rejects the Empire ideals and the tyranny. And recently he was found in the prison in Felucia. Not the prison, right? A base.
Prison.
A prison base in Felucia.
Yeah.
He ended up there.
Eli. Sit back.
He ended up there because he was tagging along in a mission along with the character you're
With Benzo.
Yes.
Benzo.
Yeah. And that's
By the way, if you wouldn't mind, character information.
So what race are you?
human.
What's your character's name?
Levy.
We haven't met him yet.
No, you didn't.
No, he's
Oh,
there.
we did.
You pulled him out of the cell.
Oh, okay. Okay, so right now I'm sorry.
Okay, yes. You guys are on your way. After blowing up the communications tower, you've decided to head up the turbo lifts to the command center and then the landing pad on the roof. But you've got some arguments.
So wait, where specific? Have we gone up the turbo lift yet?
No,
How far away are we from the safe?
it's not very far. It's a small facility.
Okay. I want to go try one more time to get my stuff.
What is it you're missing? I forget.
All of my
Soda.
gear.
What help me out.
This is
I don't know if I don't remember this. What happened?
He left and he
I was
tried to
in
open up the
prison,
safe.
therefore.
Oh, that's right. You
Former class.
disappeared. That's right. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So but all of my character stuff. Yeah, I would have tried to stay and get it, but I had to bail.
Okay,
which
so
is
you're
my
back with us.
I'm with you now.
I'll go.
My new character.
Are we all going with you? Reason not to?
If you guys, sticking together would probably be safest, but I don't know.
I'll go. Yeah.
I'll help you
And
get
as will Dr. Becky Howell.
So
Oh my God! Fine.
Fez
Just take me everywhere. Buy me dinner at least.
So what?
Be careful what you ask.
When we had originally tried to open this up, what did we try specifically?
You shot at it. He
Yeah, I
tried
know
to use
that.
his computer check.
Okay.
That's it.
I shoot at it again.
Did we? The stormtrooper is with us. Who doesn't want to die? Would he have do you have a key for this? Do you know how to get in?
Can I?
Listen, man, I'm not in charge of that stuff. I just got brought down here to make sure nobody did anything stupid.
Well, unless this
We all
is
know how that went. So.
All right. They shot a lot of people. Was any of them? Would they have the key?
Unless this is some really, really powerful safe, can I just cut the hinges off?
No, dude. The only guy who would have access to that is the warden. He only comes down like every week or so. Like you just kind of collect things and then he puts them in there.
Why are you wasting time talking to the hill?
Fez,
All right,
where
all
would
right.
we find?
I'm just gonna cut the hinges
He's
off.
probably up on the ship right now. He left because he's got an important meeting with Mr. The scary guy that kills other Jedis.
The Inquisitor.
Right.
Yes, the Inquisitor is
Here,
done.
even
That
better.
word.
Even better. I'll let you cut the hinges off.
What is this?
A lightsaber.
Never used one of these
Push
before.
that button right
Just,
there.
just don't point to your.
I like pull it out.
Whoa, man! Can I hold it
Press
too?
the button, turn the lightsaber on.
Sets the
Are you
stormtrooper.
joking? Are you...
What? This is a different character than before.
No, he's not a,
So yes,
he's not a Jedi anymore.
I'm not a Jedi.
Yeah, okay.
I've never been a Jedi. So no, I'm not joking.
He's a nobleman.
This is your.
Yeah, I'm gonna want.
You put a 5. You already have 3.
Okay, so here, hang on. I'm not gonna turn on the lightsaber yet. Are we there yet? Or can we work our way back there?
All right. As you guys enter the room, you notice that the what seems to be alarms. They're not making any sound, but the room, the main lights have cut out, and there's red flashing lights, and it's really hard to see. Everyone, make a perception check.
Ooh, jeez. That's a whopping 10.
26.
14. But I can see through the walls.
Yeah. Ooh. No, you have to make a separate check for that.
Make a wall check. How many walls are there?
Well, I do. As a Jedi, I can ignore
22.
cover, but I have to make a
Okay.
separate use the Force check.
17.
Okay, everybody that rolled above an 18, you see, you notice that all of the people that were being let out, that you guys let out, that were kind of just standing behind, they're all unconscious and or dead on the floor. And you look up and you see a couple of very tall, angular droids, long and spindly arms, and their hands are kind of like emanating a light that seems to be flashing like electricity. It's got very large, glowing eyes, and they look at you, piercing through the black darkness, and you can see their silhouette as the red light flashes by them.
I'll take that lightsaber.
Yeah, you best have that back.
And the first one that notices you, halt,
Oh,
identify.
I had a gun because I tried to shoot the door.
Right.
Can I shoot it? Just immediately. Just
Yep.
no, I say to it, as he asked me to identify, and I shoot at it.
It's a good plan. I don't think identifying yourself will work.
What's he? My name's Pete.
I'm supposed to be here.
Yeah, I have the proper papers.
Just looking for the bathroom.
I don't think I'm gonna convince the droid. Okay, so I roll for attack, I suppose. 14. I don't know if I'm. I think it's a 16. I think. To hit.
Yeah, you hit.
And then cool. I have no idea what the damage is for this because I don't have this actual weapon on my sheet. It's got. Is it a gun? It's a blaster or pistol, I think. Or a pistol, or I think it's a rifle. Actually.
What do you have?
I'm not sure.
What do you have?
I picked it off of one of the guards. What do the guards have?
It'd be a stormtrooper weapon.
You're attacking with your lightsabers.
Yeah, blaster rifle.
Strength.
Okay.
And
Does anyone else have a blaster rifle? I gotta look it up.
I have a blaster
Oh, it is
pistol.
too.
Blaster
So it's
pistol.
have
A
blaster.
pistol does 3d6. The blaster pistol. That matters.
The heavy blaster pistol does.
I'm trying to remember if I
3d8.
figured this out right. My damage is 2d8 plus 1 plus 3 plus 2.
Why?
What?
That doesn't
sound right at all.
No, because it's 2d8 plus 1, no, plus
Plus 2 for your strength.
3 for my strength.
3 for your strength.
Plus 1 because I have something.
Your base attack, right?
No. The base attack bonus is.
So the 2's not there.
Oh, so
The 1 is for a skill I have. The 3 is my strength.
Okay.
The plus 2, I just...
You got a hold-out blaster
Yeah,
that's gonna be
that goes to
3d4.
roll.
3d4.
So it's
Yeah.
a total of 6.
Plus your
So it's 2d8 plus 4.
dexterity.
Is what it actually is.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
9d8.
2, 3, 4, 5. So I rolled a 5 plus I get a plus 2
I had to
dex.
set the dice game up like everybody else.
So 7. Actually, I don't know if I add the dex. I'm not sure. I think for in this edition, I don't know.
Trying to find.
What's your question?
Huh?
Sorry, what's your question?
I'm pretty sure in this edition of the game, you don't add your dex bonus to ranged weapons, but I don't know. Because I don't have it here as my damage. I know in 5e you do, but I don't know about 3.5. Because the rules are weird, and there's a lot of different rules for everything.
It's like you add your dex.
It makes sense, but I don't, like I said, I don't know.
Alright.
Throw you right
I'm looking for
Yeah, as you hit him, and it just patches him in the shoulder, and he starts slowly walking towards you.
Okay. Oh, he's walking out of floating.
He'd be what?
I don't know. I thought
Floating?
You said he was. I said he was
lanky.
Oh, so he's just really tall.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was like floating on top of the ceiling.
No.
Oh, so he's just really tall. Okay. All right, that's fine. So I'll shoot at him and I'll duck back behind the doorway if I can. And I'll say, there's a bunch of killer droids in there. And that would be my turn.
Damage is weapon damage plus half of your heroic level, so that's where the one.
Oh, that's where your plus 1 comes from.
Yes. Plus your strength modifier.
Yes, now you're correct.
Okay.
Oh, and then plus 2 damage when using a light. You may erase it.
You should have raised the plus 1, not the plus 2.
No, the plus 1 makes sense.
Plus 1 my level. The 3 is my strength.
You raised the plus 2?
Why do you erase it?
Wasn't that
Ranged weapon is weapon damage
Uh-huh.
plus half of your heroic level.
Yeah. So that you don't add the dex bonus. Oh, that's
All right.
dumb. That's so dumb.
Oh well. Did you roll a hit?
Yeah, I'm gonna choke out Andrew.
All right.
That's great. Why not? Does damage. I'll just crush his circuit.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Can't press it.
Oh yeah, I hit him. I got 25, 79, 24. So I just missed 60, 16.
Okay.
I get 46. And we got a whopping 14, 15, 17 damage.
All right. His head just goes.
Okay. Right off.
Does anyone else want to attack the second droid?
Only once per count.
I don't know why.
That's how I was trained.
That's really
Physical.
17 plus
Only once per combat
session.
1 plus
Why are you never getting a combat session against you?
Guys, DC 13.
So,
Dude, the DC changes.
yeah.
17, 22, I guess, right?
Yes.
Which I can pick another 3.
88.
Just right away.
You
know what I mean?
Plus 1.
I forget what level
10, 16, 17 points.
All right. The second droid just and he goes falls down, sparks.
Just prepare.
All right. So both of the droids are down. Feel free to make your way to the safe.
Okay, so I'll walk over to the safe.
All the guys in the block are all dead.
I mean, you can check to see which ones are alive.
Since it's going safe and there's nothing to do with the safe, I'm gonna check.
All right. Make a perception.
19.
19 perception. Okay. Go ahead and try and unlock the safe. No.
Okay. It would be use computer check?
Yep.
Okay.
What are the rules on a Jedi house? It's once per combat, per use skills,
4 per
Natural 20 plus 8.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
horsepower.
Yeah.
So you just happen to type in like a
There's no, like,
specific
resting
code,
button.
and the
It's
computer
just-
says,
I can't
"Welcome
keep
back,
this
Admiral," and the door just
Okay.
all the drawers are open.
I'm going to remember that code for later, just in case, and I'm going to walk into the safe. I'm going to grab. So it's what is in your specific?
All right. So inside the safe, you can tell that it's been very worn. Things have been thrown in and out of it. There is a plethora of weapons and armor of just about every kind.
Okay.
I think I'm just going to do force training again so I can do another 3 skills, just so I'm a little stronger as a Jedi. And I may pick one of the ones I already have again, and then it'll be a ×2 kind of thing. Okay. So I'll come up with a way to better draw that out, so I know. Yeah.
Okay. Roll 4 sets of D10.
4 sets of D10.
Yep.
He's prepared.
I got it.
Yeah. Pairs.
So 4 pairs.
Yeah.
4 because
So I'm doing percentile.
Yeah.
Do them all.
Okay.
You have just
Yeah. It's every flavor of Space Cobra.
Alright,
So I got an 85,
an 86, an 85.
85, 85, 86, and 68. Should I re-roll one of the 85s?
Okay.
It's a double roll. That's the same thing.
An 85 and 86.
An 85, another 85, an 86, and a 68. And a 68. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, 98.
I'm sorry. I was. No, that's a 96, a 68, and two 85s.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
Do you want to repeat that?
Yes.
Two 85s.
All right.
I rolled 85 twice. A 68 and a 96.
68 and a 96.
You got two victories.
Okay. So you find a bag of about 5 stim packs.
Stim packs?
Stim.
Stim?
Stimulation.
Okay.
Adrenaline, basically.
Your health just goes. Is it basically a health pack?
Yeah, it's an adrenaline pack.
Oh, it's for
different from
that.
that.
Different from Fallout. Okay.
We'll use to stabilize or give increased bonus. I'm pretty sure. I'll double check.
Alright, whatever. Okay, so I know. So five stim packs.
And you get a backpack comlink, a simple lock breaker,
A simple, what was it?
lock breaker,
Lock breaker?
lock, like a lock, bust a lock open, kind of thing.
Yeah. Is that what it is? It's just something big to hit locks with?
Maybe.
I'm assuming it's like I plug it into the lock. It's a wrench.
Single use
A scout blaster pistol.
smoke just comes out of the board.
Roll all those again.
Ready to plug it in. Yes, sir. 64? A 96 again. A 63 and a 7.
Okay. So 64.
Okay.
You get a gold locket.
Okay.
You said a 96 again.
Another 96.
A dose of booster blue.
Booster blue dose.
That's what it's labeled as.
That's
You don't know what it does.
That's one of the flavors.
Is it a flavor of It might be.
It was in the vial.
Yeah.
Smashed on the secret one.
Okay. 63.
63. A deed to a speeder bike.
But not the speeder bike itself.
We just have to find him. He has the
And
speeder.
And the 7.
And a what?
7.
We could probably just sell the
A pack of restraining
Yeah.
hooks.
Just convince the guy, it's right outside.
There's
I believe it.
computer game called Outcast.
Okay. And is my stuff in there? My equipment.
Everything that you had.
Perfect. Cool.
Roll again.
Okay.
Oh my
You're gonna do this a couple times.
Alright. 18.
Well, I had to very sad.
Alright. You get
You remember the guy who's to
a little card that's got an address on it.
Okay.
One of the
That's it?
animals.
Which is a address. Miscellaneous
Local address.
So is it
Local to Felucia.
Felucia mail.
Like.
It's somebody's electric. Okay. Coordinates. Okay. Remember that. Okay. What was that? That was, did I say 18? That was 18, I think? 59?
A rare coin.
Okay.
The coin has something to do with the match.
35?
A weighted head.
A weighted head?
Not sure what that is. Probably for a weapon.
Sounds sexual.
Just hold up an alien head. 24.
1 dose of anesthetic.
That's okay. That'll be good for my alter ego.
Roll again.
Same 4 again?
Yep.
What?
75. If you use it.
Coupon for one vehicle modification.
I have one like big ass auto
Or pet boys.
Yeah. 95?
You're right.
95.
Yeah.
A sip.
I love the snowboard. You put a snowmaker in there.
Keep that away from the Jedi. 77.
The stupidest crap they ever made.
A deed to a rundown shack that's in parentheses with a secret bunker.
I'm assuming I wouldn't know the bunker thing.
It's anyway.
Does it say it Does it say it on the deed? 22.
A thermal detonator.
Careful. Careful.
Yeah, I'm gonna be careful with that. I'm gonna hand these out like candies. Collecting all of them.
Alright, one more time.
Just don't roll a 22.
You rolled the 20. I rolled a 20. No, I did. 22 and 23.
Everything you just got implodes.
A live grenade without the pin.
You pick it up and it just goes off.
The pin just falls out. 22 and then 23. Yeah.
Alright, a thermal.
Start beeping.
Another thermal detonator.
Another thermal detonator.
Do I have it?
Wait.
Write it down.
Should I write it on its own line? Or should
No,
I
it's fine. It's 23.
Okay.
A bomb with 30 seconds left on the timer.
Yes! You gotta do it! Yes!
That's
Run!
No, it's a different thing.
Okay, and it's going down.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, I'm gonna grab, throw it in the seat.
Close it.
And I'm gonna grab all my stuff and try to shut the door. I'm gonna. No, I'm running.
Alright, make a use computer check.
Okay.
Pull that thing out and start beeping. I'm like, see? All the jokes. It's actually in there.
22.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
All the jokes of the live
Pretty
grenade.
quickly, you type it in and you're like, oh, it's the red button. And it just.
Which number you had there? Is this
It was 5?
It was 23.
Alright, before you continue,
All
roll
the
1
jokes about
percentile
live
and a
grenade. It's
d20.
really an hour.
1% out of
that list.
20.
Right.
A
Um,
landmine with 30 seconds.
the D20 was a 1, natural, and the percentile was 37.
37.
Yeah.
Alright, you got 37 credits.
Okay.
I was trying to help you out, but I was gonna be like, multiply the percentile by the d20. Really boned yourself on that one.
That's alright.
Would have been best.
That's okay.
We don't.
Alright, so like as I'm digging through, I'm assuming it's handing it to everybody to get it out before
Right.
I came upon this. So we're gonna assume everything else is destroyed. And so is it a? I mean, like all the compartments and stuff. How secure would they be? Like, do you think anything? What are the chances? You feeling that things surviving?
You gotta open it again.
You?
No, like the blast. Like,
Are you asking the DM, or are you like, what would your character know?
what would my character feel like that many things would survive the blast?
Open it again.
Did it blow up? Did you hear it blow
The
up?
stormtrooper chimes in, and he's like, hey, guys, I spent like 20 seconds, and those things are only shielded from the outside. So,
Wait.
I'm already.
what?
Can I go back a little bit?
I'm already like 4 rooms.
Blew up.
I rolled a 19.
Yeah, alright. So, you found 5 people that were still conscious. Okay, who was next? Who was next to the safe?
I never said, so sure. If it's dangerous.
I was decidedly closest.
You were next to him. What were you doing? Were you with them?
I ran away when he found me.
Alright. You guys. Yeah. Everybody roll a d20 for me.
I'd like to clarify that I was like that.
Yeah, no, I heard you, Ryan.
4.
We add anything for it?
32 or not?
If her, you don't answer.
Oh,
We're
we're
buddies.
buddies.
We're neighbors.
Yeah.
I'm
I
sorry?
was decidedly close.
The guys who were striking worse than me, were they next to the safe? I'm trying to help them.
No.
So
Alright, so what'd you roll?
I rolled a strong 3.
Alright. That's fair. You?
An even stronger 4.
Okay.
Literally.
You rolled an 18. What'd you roll, Tom?
I rolled a natural 13.
Alright.
Lucky 13.
So the door goes flying off, hits you square in the top of your head. You're unconscious, take 5 points of damage. And it goes flying and hits you in the back of your shoulders, like flat like this, like you just. And he falls on top of you. So you take 4 points of damage, you take 1 point of damage. You're good.
You're like, step to the side.
Does the door fly by?
So what's going on?
Alright, I mean, what do you guys want to do? He's unconscious, you're injured.
I will run and try and save the unconscious one. I will try and bind him or something to that effect.
Alright,
Medical check.
you have a medical check?
Well, I don't have any special ability, but I treat
I
injury.
have
Treat injury, go for it.
So 8 and so if I don't have like proficiency, I still get my wisdom bonus, correct? And my level bonus, correct? Okay, so 12. I know he's bleeding.
You walk up to him and you're like, there.
I pinch his nose to see if air gets sucked in through his mouth.
Would it get back a dispenser?
At this point, Dr. Holly's like, oh my god, move.
Oh, that's right. You are a doctor.
She's like, this is my job to treat people, you idiot.
I thought you were into like weird genetic experiments or something.
Okay, well, I'm just there to monitor them. I'm not the one that does the experimentation, so chill.
we're gonna need one.
One less point on the bench meter.
Ow!
She wasn't doing the testing.
Alright,
I was trying to find out.
so she heard you naming off those things, and she's like, do you guys mind if I use this stim-pack? No? Cool. And she stabs it straight into his chest. You wake up, recover 2 points. 2 points of
This is
health.
Oh, two health points?
Yeah.
Where am I in the condition?
You are stable.
You're not.
You're normal.
Okay. Holy crap.
So very alert, and you're very quickly getting a strong headache.
Yeah.
Oh!
Start running
Hold on, I
around.
gotta walk this up. I'll pace around a little bit.
She's like, wait a second. She's like, hold up, and she just starts wrapping your head, and it hurts.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Alright.
Forehead's like
Okay.
this big.
Alright. I'm gonna
You got a 7 head.
I'm gonna walk over to the safe and take a peek back in and see if anything is left over. Because the door blew open, right?
Okay, roll a perception check for me.
Is that a disadvantage or anything? Or?
Yeah.
The searing headache.
I'm just trying to be fair. 18.
Alright. Well, you can
Oh wait,
make...
perception. 17.
Oh.
Changes everything. You're a minus 1. No, I rolled a 10, and I plus 7, and I thought I was well.
You can see that most of the objects and the drawers are just blown open, but it was a very large safe, so like some of the top drawers are okay.
Okay.
Well, roll a d6 for me real quick. 6. Okay, so the bottom drawers are okay. You threw it into the top.
Great. Alright, I'll dig
Since this is a 6, I'm going to say that there are 2 drawers that are completely intact.
Okay. I'll pull those open. We'll take whatever else we can. Okay.
Alright. Roll the 4 sets.
I'm afraid to roll these. Maybe I should just quit.
20, 30 sets of D10.
I don't wanna keep us at much longer. So this is my last looting. 46.
An optical camouflage system.
Awesome. Optical camo. 17.
A love letter.
Is it to the
You can read it later.
I will read it. I'm gonna put that away. 97.
Does it smell like perfume?
A piece of alderon encased in crystal.
Okay.
What is it? It's the planet. We came from.
It's where Bale.
So in that, it's a rock.
Yes.
And then 74. My last one.
74.
It's a rock.
A fiber cord wrist launcher. It was a grappling hook, basically, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Cool.
So there was a lot of cool stuff in there, guys.
Alright, roll one more percentile die.
The blue one.
Is that the mystery?
55. Yeah.
Is that the one with the question mark?
It's
No, it's not a mystery flavor. They're working on a back flavor.
nothing.
Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Cool. Wait, what? Nothing what?
It's just nothing. You didn't find anything else.
Okay. I wasn't sure what I was rolling for specifically.
It's nothing.
It's like nothing.
You found a cube of nothing.
Right. Solid, crystallized nothing. Okay.
Concentrated.
So I have 4 stem packs left.
So I come back after hearing that explosion. I leave you guys alone for 5 minutes.
It wasn't.
5 minutes.
It was gonna happen anyway. We just happened to be there.
Becky chimes in and she's like, "What are you, their mom?" Shut up.
Alright, let's
God.
see. What do I got here?
There's people for you to treat.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they're right there.
There's shut-upping for you to do.
There's,
1 point back.
I handed back his stuff too. Whatever equipment you had.
Everyone make a perception check. DC 7.
Please. 7.
It is possible for me to fail.
18.
You can roll 1. You can always.
I didn't. I can, yeah, that's true.
D1?
D20.
6.
Roll the 6?
16.
Oh, 16. Okay. You all, you start getting a whiff. You're like, what is it? It's poop. And you turn around and you see the stormtrooper huddled in a ball, and there's a puddle beneath him.
Fez?
No.
Yeah, it's Fez.
Oh, Fez. What did you do?
I got so scared, man. The door flew right by my face. You took my helmet. I could have died.
It hit.
After everything that just happened, I could have died from a door. He almost died, man.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, my head.
Just go clean yourself up. God.
Here, I'm gonna go into the safe. I'm gonna change into the clothes I had in my pack,
All right.
and I'm gonna throw my prison clothes at Fez.
Okay.
Say, here, you can You have these. I hope they're your size. They look like they should.
Power wash out that stormtrooper.
Yeah, yeah. It's not armor, but it doesn't smell like poop. So life's about choices.
It's time to go. Yes. We still have people chasing us. Yes.
Yeah,
back up the
They
elevator.
left us for here. I guess they're the droids.
So they knew about the bomb.
This is their plan.
They were like, sure, they'll die.
Well,
Really good. They think we're dead.
Okay, let's go. We have the element of surprise. Let's go to the turbo lifts.
Turbo.
All right. You can see a cluster of 4 turbo lifts are in the center of the room, the large chamber with all the excess vehicles and whatnot. And you make your way up, and you can see the room before you. Obviously, command center, alive with activity. Large banks of computers line the walls, showing tactical displays, multiple Imperial facilities, including this one. The room seems to be designed to allow officers to monitor multiple stations at once, with displays and holographic projections showing multiple locations simultaneously. 2 large cargo platforms sit in one of the corners of the room, providing access to the roof. Everyone make a perception check, DC 10.
Do we see any people?
17.
DC 10?
Yeah.
I got a 10 natural, so 17.
25.
17 close.
Alright, so you are all perfectly fine. A blaster bolt flies right by your head, and you just dodge it. And you look over, and you see a woman in very fine Imperial clothing, and let's see, 2 mutated pollutions by her side. She says, "Oh my, look who's finally made their way up." She is 15 feet.
I'm gonna. Is it initiative or what?
You don't have initiative yet. She's talking.
I would like to
I run this order.
Okay.
I shoot her leap up in the air.
Sickly Imperial officer. She's sickly. She looks like she desperately needs food and probably sleep. She's very dark. She's got a malevolent look about her and rings under her eyes. And her,
I changed my mind. I do not want to try to seduce her.
Why is that?
Sequel. It's not the who. Yeah, it could be worse.
Her hands are very spindly and look almost like claws. Her graying hair would give her almost a distinguished appearance if it weren't so plainly poorly nutritioned, just dry all over the place.
Fish oil.
Omega-3 space conditioner.
Is that what she said? She described her hair to it?
No, that's what you're looking at. Okay, go ahead and roll initiative.
3. Skill 4.
Do you add anything to it?
Skill.
You have initiative.
Yeah, but I get
15.
Is it like a dex bonus, or is it initiative itself? Whatever.
There's an initiative.
Oh, it's a skill.
Skill. It's there.
Oh, it's literally there. Okay, so 17.
14. Alright.
4.
Dex bonus.
With bonus? 5.
Alright. So, as you guys are charging at her, she orders the 2 mutated Felucians. She says, Harder, get them! And they charge at you. Did anybody roll a 19 or higher? No. Okay. So these towering monstrosities, once Felucian, but now more closely resemble a beast than a sentient being. Their right arms have been replaced by a bone blade fused into the joint elbow, and their muscles ripple with unnatural strength. So they're ripped. Chitinous plates have been grafted onto their body, which mean, you know what chitinous means?
Tightness.
Chitinous? Oh, well, I've been pronouncing it wrong for years.
It's like hard, like an insect, like a shell.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Each lumbering step it takes causes the floor to rumble with its weight. So they come charging at you like boom, 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 boom. Okay. The first one is going to strike at you.
What's he striking with?
A blade melee. He's 18.
How do I know my AC is? Or that's just roll to hit?
Yeah.
What?
It would be a reflex.
My defenses.
It's 10 plus.
You were supposed to fill out my sheet.
10 plus.
What? Plus.
I'm sure you hit me.
19.
That's plus a 19.
Mine?
Yes.
Okay.
You can have an
19.
Whoa.
18.
AC?
He has a 19. You're just trying to save him.
I had to find check the armor. Okay, armor plus helmet. That's the leather armor. 18.
18. What did I?
He rolled 18.
Oh, so you hit me, right?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So he hit you for 20.
Ow! Ow! Wow! Ow! I've got 2 hit points remaining. Ow! Because I had one. I took one when you fell.
So do you guys have marked down your what is it? Your threshold? Do you have that?
I think that's like a long.
Do you have a threshold on your character sheets?
I do. Yes.
Where?
Okay, what's his threshold?
It's your fortitude.
13.
10 plus calm plus afterlife.
Wait, what?
It's 11.
Damage threshold is 11.
All right. So his bone blade hits you straight across the chest, and you go flying back through the elevator door, and you're unconscious.
Ah!
Wait, hold on, what was the
And you move 1 down the condition scale.
Ah!
And the other one will come after you, Ryan.
Same number.
So you can go unconscious without losing
Can
all
I
your-
attack?
If you take too much damage at once.
Can I attack it first?
The other one rolled 20, so no.
Well, let's run at me till force land.
Is that a reactive thing? Is that what the ability says? And 8
The right one is
to hit.
you
That's
have
not it.
All right. He swings. You use your Jedi finesse to just goes right over your head.
And then I slap him right in the back of the head.
That's the armor you use.
He growls.
Jackie Chan.
I guess it's not my turn.
Well, now it's your guys' turn. So whoever rolled highest on them.
I had a 5.
All right. Noted.
I had a 17.
Eli, what'd you roll?
For initiative.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
I rolled a 4.
Okay, what'd you roll?
14.
Okay, you go first.
Okay. That thing that exploded back in the safe.
No.
Yeah. That was a makeshift bomb.
It was that had nothing to do with thermal detonation.
Nope.
Okay, noted. Okay, never mind. So I'm sticking kind of in the back, and I'm gonna shoot at the thing that's attacking us. There's two of them, right?
Yes. So one of them just, JR Nebula just went boom, and he's got a huge gash, and he is not looking good.
All right, I'm gonna shoot at that with my own blaster pistol.
All right, do it.
I will.
Shoot me.
That is a 20? Unnatural?
Unnatural 20. All right, that hits.
18 plus 2.
Roll damage.
Sick, dude. That's
Righteous. Oh, shred it, dude.
all right, man. That's a 13, bro.
Oh, shred. What'd you roll?
13, bro.
13, righteous, dude. All right.
Tubular. Totally.
He looks unfazed.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Not sick, bro.
Yep.
This guy's totally wild, Roz.
So me and my
Everyone for no reason as well.
me and
Right.
are gonna shoot. What?
The one that attacked Tom or the one that attacked Ryan? Because he attacked.
The one that attacked Tom. I assume there's no one else close to that guy.
Correct.
Add you to your, you can do 3 more powers at once, or like
So
for combat.
I will
Learn a number of force powers.
20
plus your wisdom.
two.
And then you
Hits.
can mark speed more than one.
Saga,
that hits.
More force powers.
And
if your wisdom modifier permanently increases, you will immediately learn a new one.
That
So
hits
you
as
can
well.
double it up. And
Maybe does that let you do more?
Yeah.
Because don't you have like that little suite too? Like you have like powers you know and then powers you can do, or like.
No, I have to know them, dude. I have to learn. I have to have
Yeah, but if you learn them, can you automatically do them, or do you have to have more skill?
If you want to do it again, you have to pick it again.
But you pick it again, and it lets you do another thing for another.
Well, that allows me to pick 3 more.
Nice.
I could pick the same 3
20 for my.
and then do it twice.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know why it works like that, but.
And 10.
So, like, for instance, for the right grip, I can only do once.
All right.
Pick it twice, now I can do it again.
So you blow a hole straight through his head, and he's just and then your partner shoots him dead in the chest, and he comes lumbering, stumbling, and falls over flat. All right.
Go us!
Captain Vishira is going to take aim at you.
No, I didn't. I'm going by initiative, pal.
You said it was Arthur's buddy?
Yeah,
I mean, technically you're both right, but.
Captain Vishira rolled 8.
Alright.
Thought you rolled higher than a 5.
No.
All right, so 17 hit.
Only fractionally higher than a 5.
3d6. I need some d6.
Unused
Well, they're mine.
This game loves these.
All right, so you take 7 points. Now it's your turn, Ryan.
We
I
got
already got
one
it.
guy went down?
Oh, okay.
One guy went down?
Yeah.
Alright, then I'm gonna go with.
What the heck? Wait, what? Where did that come from?
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let me just eat this before I attack him.
It's the mushroom one.
I will do. Let's see. Four. I'll do Force Slam.
Of course. Didn't you use that already?
No, I use Force Grip. But he said it's only once per combat.
No, you used Force Slam in the comm room.
That doesn't matter.
But you can only use them once.
He said once per combat.
Oh, alright. I got you.
That is right? We're doing it right? It's not like I have to like sleep for 8 hours and then I get
I thought that was like spells. That's fine then.
idea.
Alright, I'm gonna use.
I just thought that's what he said earlier.
I'm going to use Force Slam. Oh, natural 20.
Oh boy. Here we go again.
That's what, 86?
That's like the same thing that happens. So what is it? It's double?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Jesus. So we've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 damage.
20 damage?
Yeah.
Alright.
And he's not prone.
And he's not prone?
He's not dead,
Okay.
and he's not dead.
You knock him backwards, and he looks up and is like, oh!
That moment was.
If he's not dead, he's on the ground.
He's not dead, let me tell you. It's your turn.
I'm gonna use
cupcake.
I'm gonna hit the mutant with the blaster pistol.
Alright.
11.
You miss. Alright.
I will roll.
Oh, thank you.
That's right. Wait, you're still conscious though, right?
Oh, this is not what I expected it to be.
Is he unconscious?
Yeah.
What's his I didn't know that.
That's it.
I
You got
will
hit
help you
hard.
in just a second. I have just the thing for you.
Alright.
That doesn't sound good.
I had to get the dude off of your face first. So.
The monster gets back up and comes charging at you again, Ryan.
Bring it on!
He rolled a 9. Misses again.
All that power.
All show and no tell.
Alright. You.
Alright, I'm gonna step down to. I'm gonna go by JR,
Goes at me with the knife.
and I'm gonna hit him with a stem pack.
Alright.
Stem pack.
JR, you are stable and awake and recover 2 points of health.
That's 2.
You know, Spencer. Is that like where the healing came? The doctor. Because he said I got 4.
I think so, right? The back of dispensers are like the same thing, but like.
But healing?
Yeah. That doesn't stabilize though.
Right.
Yeah, it just gives
Right.
help.
Okay, and I say, welcome back.
Are you giving back as well?
What?
You should give him back
No,
as well?
I got 4 of them last time.
No, I don't have back. I only have the stem pack. So I give him the stem pack.
Alright.
That's all I do.
I'll give him one on my turn because he definitely. Can I see the evil doctor? Can I see it? You're awake.
Yes.
Does that really help?
Go for. I mean, you can try.
She looks 18 and 16.
18 and 16. Alright, the 18 hits.
That's a 14.
Alright, you shoot her straight in the face. She just.
Killed her? Yeah, all my force power. If I hit 25, so that's 66.
Kind of cool. It's like I walked in.
Usually.
The doctor's just done.
15. I didn't even hit them that one. It has to be 15.
Alright,
But.
Hardwreck, the pollution that was attacking you, becomes enraged and takes attack of opportunity on you at the captain's death. So.
Can I roll away?
He misses again, it's fine.
Okay. Because I can, I can tumble her. I can tumble.
He's gonna aim at the mutant.
Alright.
Oh man.
14.
16.
Alright, you hit.
Oh, good.
It is good. I took him with another.
11.
Okay.
11.
11 damage.
I was like, I'm
Okay.
not signing up for that.
He is irritated.
I didn't put my name on the
Alright,
list.
Ryan, it's your turn again.
Alright. Who do we got? What do we got? An enraged, roided out big dude?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can just pierce his heart with my lightsaber. Let's see that. 19. 24.
24 hits.
Alright. 15 damage.
15 damage. He is weak. Alright, Tom, do you want to take a turn?
Sure, I will. Can I shoot at him?
Mm-hmm.
Is he point blank range?
Do I need to...
No.
Do
Oh, wait, how is point blank? How many feet is that?
I'm sure you do.
Oh, it's yeah. You're
I left him right there.
Okay, so
figured point
I
blank.
got distracted by the enraged.
He's still
I will
refrigerator.
add. You playing that number? Or
You had your 1 plus half your left.
one more force. Two.
Yeah, right? There's some more, you just kind of...
Oh, natural 20!
Guess that.
I guess I'm dead.
That's 68.
68. Wow.
Okay. Everyone make an acrobatics check real quick.
8, 15,
I didn't sign up for this.
26, and 34 points of damage.
Make an acrobatics check.
23.
Ooh.
20.
How are you doing this?
That's
16 and 19.
15.
Okay. As you shoot him directly where a human heart would be, and he starts to glow rather, very, very brightly, and you can tell that he's about to bust, and you guys all roll and dodge out of the way, and you just, and the turbo lifts all seem to be damaged from the explosion.
damn.
No worries.
The other doctor is dead.
Oh yeah, she's gone. She's done the rings.
Okay.
But she blew up.
He shot her in the face.
Oh. I didn't even realize you skipped right over the
She was like,
She had 2 hit points.
One of the guys.
down. Ah, we're crossing the screen. Literally, actually, no.
I suppose that you guys could take care of one guy.
Yeah, you
were
almost wrong. But we did it.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go. I'm pretty good with computers and tech and stuff, so I'm gonna try to take a look at the turbo. Let's see what's going on, and see if there would be a way for me
I
to.
thought we don't need them. I thought we went up there to escape.
Yes.
Wait, what? We
Hold on.
don't need the turbo.
hold on now, he wants to check the turbo list.
Wait. Do we need the turbo lift or not?
No, what are you doing in the list? Come on.
Too late, can't take it back.
I'm gonna.
I was gone for a little bit last time, so if they're exploded and can't be fixed, hey, what are you doing over at the list?
Alright, so you hold on. You go out to check the list and you're like, oh, yep, they're pretty broken. And you hear like a, what the hell? From like, and the one on the very left. And he's like, you hear like a, he's like, it just stopped. What do you mean it just stopped? You hear a couple of guys start arguing on the left. He's like, what do you mean? We're trapped here, dude. It's not working. The buttons aren't lighting up. Do something about it.
Okay, I'm gonna not fix the lift. I'll just kind of like go up next to it. I don't. Is it just a detonator or is it
It's a thermal detonator. It is a grenade.
It's a grenade.
It's just a grenade.
It's a fancy grenade.
All right.
Space grenade.
Is there like a space pin I can pull on the space
button.
Yeah. But all right. So the turbo lift is shut down though. There's no way. All right.
I mean, if you want to pry it open.
I'm gonna just go up to it and I'm gonna say, "Help is on the way," and I'm gonna walk away and rejoin my crew.
Yeah. Hey man, did you hear that? They're sending help. Alright, we're fine.
And that's it. That's the whole.
So I call the captain and tell her that we'll wait for her.
Okay. The captain tells you. All right. answers you calmly. She's like, all right, I hear you loud and clear, but I got one more on me. He's not super close, but it's going to be very quick. We're going to have to get on and get out.
Okay, no problem. We'll be ready.
Okay, just before we continue, did you bring the people that you found in the cells with you? Like all of them, or did you just bring like the Wookiee and the one guy?
That would be SJR.
Didn't you say some of them
I guess we have the...
just saved?
we
We
have...
droid?
Yeah, but he found. Yeah, so you had some come with you initially, and then other guys got out after you left. He helped.
I helped them? No,
Yeah.
no, I didn't bring them.
No, you didn't bring those guys.
I think so. The only one we have with us are Dr. Becky Howell and Fez Eric.
I said there was 3 other guys that I haven't given names to yet that are with you, but because he pointed out some people, he was like, I could trust them.
Yeah, this is like,
These are,
Yeah.
no, I didn't. These are good guys. These are-
So right now we
I
have
just haven't
Faz,
named them yet.
we have Faz, we have the Doctor, the Wookiee, the Admiral, and 3 other guys.
Right.
yeah, the Admiral fighting on the Wookiee.
I'm not bringing the hurt people. They can take care of themselves.
It's fine. Leave them to die. It's your choice.
I helped them twice already. If they follow me, okay.
That's up to
Fair. It's up to them.
not up to
Hey,
me.
that's a fair chance.
Maybe those were the guys in the turbo.
You don't have their t-shirt.
Yeah. We have no idea.
Oh, well, it's good if it's them, because help's on.
Yeah.
I heard Benzo tell them.
That'll be fine. That'll be fine.
I heard Benzo say that. He must know. I mean, he's been here longer.
I'm
All
not
right.
gonna get out here.
So
It's him.
Captain Fischera is the only person in that room, other than the monsters. So you are free to make your way up the cargo platform to the roof.
Well, I'm not going to do it because you told me.
All
But I'm going to make my way up to the roof.
I said you can.
you had another healer.
Yes. Yeah, good idea. Good idea.
Captain O'Keefe gives you an ETA of 3 minutes.
I will use one of my backup dispensers on him.
3 minutes.
I don't know what it does, but I will teach you
A what?
that. A backup dispenser?
A Bacta dispenser?
No, that's
I don't remember off the top of my head, so I'm going to say you recovered 15 points.
Is that better than what? Yeah, -4. Perfect.
Sorry, it looks like I had a minor backup
That's
dispenser.
all good.
Should have known. Guy told me it was a good one.
Okay.
So what are you doing?
We're going up, yeah. Right.
All right, you're going up. You got 3 minutes until she arrives. As you make your way up to the roof,
Can I look around for some things?
Oh.
through the door.
I didn't realize we had 3 minutes. Can I
So-
just kind of scan the room?
yeah, go for it. Make a perception.
15 minutes is not a lot.
A whole lot. So, 26.
26.
Can I look for any signs of...
Yes, there's one thing. Does the evil doctor have a data pad?
A data pad.
Oh, dead one.
She doesn't have a data pad like Becky does on her now.
And I'm sorry, we barely met. What's your name again?
Oh, sorry, Letty.
Letty?
Letty.
Levy. You're good with computers, right?
Yes.
Is there any way you'd be able to, I don't know, make a copy of some of this information that might be useful to resistance? On these computers?
Am I carrying like a gadget to...
If you work with computers and you're arrested with your gear,
Alright. Make a copy of the data in these computers.
I don't know, he said it had like locations of other bases and stuff, so maybe if we
Yes, can I
download a copy of that, it might be useful to some people.
All right, make a use computer check.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 8.
You can type 3 letters and convert it.
You have to write down here your it's 5 plus gains.
Okay, yeah. But I have a feature in my class that allows me to reroll using mechanics skill.
Okay.
17.
All right. You succeed in entering some encrypted files. If there's like level, there's like basic, secret, top secret. You get into the secret. So you recover locations of other facilities. You get some personnel files. Nothing above. What?
There's a folder inside of a folder inside of another.
So you get locations to 5 facilities.
We
I'll
do
figure
something
all this out
weird,
later.
and that's where we keep
All
all
I
our
care
data.
exactly it is.
First folder
You get some personnel files. You get
Yeah. Oh. Says stuff. It's like,
It only has 5 folders, each one with a timestamp.
and you get a
that's pretty good.
so you get a transmission code, a friend or foe. You get a friend or foe tag code.
It's like records of soup cleaning. Soup cleaning for pets.
Alright.
All the drugs.
It's like copy on there, yes.
All right.
Consideration to remove Fez from active duty.
It's all his performance report.
I get a 6-month evaluation.
We're just saying it's got like a list of dry cleaning bills. Yeah, this poor guy, you wouldn't want to read his report. Oh my goodness.
All right. You guys gonna make your way up to the roof now?
Yeah. I thought you were trying to erase that.
No,
I'm gonna try exploding these rooms too.
I'm done.
Destroying everything.
Did you search the doctor for anything else, or are you just looking specifically
I'm
for?
gonna search for this.
Okay. Just roll a d20.
That's 16.
16. Okay. Roll a d6 and multiply it by 16.
That's 80.
80. All right. That's how many credits you find. Brian, make a perception check. And Tom, make a perception check. Okay, both of you roll percentile.
Why don't you roll the D100?
All right, you find
For dramatic
Brian. You find a stun grenade, and you said 44, Tom.
Yes.
You find 50 credits. All right.
Just remember, don't roll a 23.
Time's cutting close. Captain O'Keefe comes over your comms. And she says, "I'm coming in hot. You guys better be on the roof."
Okay.
Run to the roof.
As you guys make your way to the roof, Admiral Vart sitting on the back of the Wookiee. Captain O'Keefe brings the Banshee swooping in to rescue them. Layers of fire splatters the sky from all of the walkers and the stormtroopers trying to shoot you guys down. It's pretty ineffective against the ship's active shields. The heroes, you guys climb on to the extended landing ramp. You said you planted explosives?
Yes. In the room.
Alright, and as you guys start to go off, you're climbing on, the ramp's closing in, and this explosion from behind you, it's very cinematic. As you guys fly off, and the
I look down and I say, I guess help is not on the way.
Oh.
Ow. That's
Sit in an elevator shaft and now we're done.
What I do, I explode things.
I told them.
Yeah,
We don't know. The
I
elevator's
kill
still
people
busy.
and explode things. That's what I do.
And the elevator snapped off, and now they plummeted to their.
What about that mushroom village that we promised to help?
Explosions as well.
We're still around.
That was the help.
I mean, you got the robot and your scientist guy back at the village.
Huh, I thought we were supposed to go back to the village.
He's gonna like this place.
I love this place.
They have the
He's gonna like forget him.
Maybe, I mean, should we go pick them up and then just
Yeah,
leave them with the rebellion?
Other people shoot at us.
Other people shoot. There are people shooting at us, right?
There, you got a TIE fighter
Oh, okay.
on the tail.
How good of a pilot? Do we have guns on this ship?
Captain O'Keefe, she's a very good pilot. It's her ship.
Do we have guns on the ship?
Yes.
Can I get on one and just start?
All right, go for it. I don't know what kind of.
I got no.
Oh.
You're gonna have disadvantage.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll go up and see if I can assist her.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know what you would do, so I'll just do this.
So you guys making your way back to the village?
Is that an option?
Yeah.
I thought we were being.
You can do whatever
we're
you
being
want.
followed by one fighter.
One TIE fighter.
But as Captain O'Keefe, can we get?
We gotta take care of that TIE fighter. If I stop, we're screwed.
With
With disadvantage, I have 11, so I'm just kind
With 11? Okay, you miss.
Would you rather one of us take the wheel and you man the gun?
Captain O'Keefe
No.
says, hell no. You nuts?
Maybe she's a better.
That's Fez.
There's
Does he ever
Who here knows how to use a gun?
Does Fez know how to use a gun?
Fez meekly says,
I
yes,
force
I can use your gun. It's fine.
Give Fez the gun. We shoot the TIE fighter.
There's more than one gun. There's 3.
Alright.
Yeah, but I want to see
I'm gonna try use one.
I want to
Alright.
I'm on one of them.
If you're on one, you're on one, and Fez is on one. I'm sitting this out.
Sorry? Disadvantage, right?
19.
Alright. You hit, roll 2d8.
I don't know. This is like
3. Alright. You just kind of graze the TIE fighter. It's still coming after you. The TIE fighter misses, blaster bolts flying off, kind of bounce off the shield.
But you know, you're a pilot.
I want to take the egg.
Alright.
What skill is used to shoot a ship's gun?
I think it's an equipment. Yeah.
You need a piece of weapon fusions of some kind.
I just.
That makes sense. So whatever. None of us have that, so we're
Or
all
like turbo blasters or something.
I have vehicular combat.
Yeah, that would be effective. You want to get on the
As it
third?
says, as a pilot. Does that-
That as a pilot, no, that'd be the front turret.
Okay. Is there a front turret?
That's like if you're in a fighter. If you're chasing after someone.
Negate one attack.
Alright. Fez misses. Ryan roll. Eli roll.
6.
Miss.
It's there. 9.
Miss. Fez misses. TIE fighter misses. You got,
Stop. 15.
barely hits.
It's
Roll damage. That's 2d8.
8.
Alright, you get a good clip on one of the sides of the TIE fighter. It's still up. You guys are getting closer to the village. Eli, roll again. Huh?
Oh, okay, we're all like.
You are more than welcome to take one.
I see the
Natural 20 there, but
You are more than welcome to
Oh, it's with disadvantage.
But you're more than welcome to take that as a seed.
21? Alright, that's a hit.
Gotcha.
did you just roll 2 ones?
Yes.
2
Nice.
damage. And
Planting
again,
low.
kind of just
I roll 3.
Typewriter
Roll 2.
misses.
Next time I'm gonna roll 1.
Yeah.
The dice gonna fly.
Yeah. Excellent roll 0.
Alright, Fez hits.
Your D8 I can borrow.
Seriously?
One of mine, at least. Just one?
Alright. Fez shoots directly into the cockpit and kills the dude that was flying the TIE fighter. And it just.
This is our guy.
I just keep shooting for fun.
Trees.
Mushrooms explode in the distance. A child cries.
A child.
Gotta lead him a little way.
That's 2 more dark side points.
Heavy weapon.
Heavy weapon for 50. Okay. So we all struggled through that. We got it.
Go team.
And the penalty is -5.
Now we're gonna roll.
So, going to the village now?
19 and a 20.
Yes. You get in close to the village, and Captain O'Keefe is like, I don't know if anybody else is making it on here. You guys do what you need to go, or do what you need to do. I'm gonna give you 20 minutes.
You're not gonna get your friend. It's not my friend. It's his friend.
It is?
Yes.
Okay, now here.
Dave's guy.
No, no.
With the weapon. He hit the med side to his robot.
Yeah.
His assistant.
Crazy Dave?
No.
Yeah.
Also known as Miguel. Guys, we can't move forward.
I know.
Or
But he knows.
crazy Dave knows who crazy Dave is.
Okay, we get Dave.
We know his ones. His character's name is Emsam
That's right. Okay,
Yeah.
Dave. Yeah.
He's a Duros. Bug-eyed freak. Freak!
It's 20, dude. Come on.
Okay, so we rescue Dave and or I forget his character's name.
Emsam.
And his
Feminine robot that likes killing people.
That's the one we got in that village, that very first.
Yeah.
Tatooine, yep.
That's right. Okay.
I forgot to put this on my recap.
I think we all. Okay, we have Emson and his killer robot, but I think I wanted to sell, but he wouldn't sell.
Correct.
Yes, no.
Alright, so you guys picking him up? The children seem to be recovering, so he's good to go. Did you guys want to do anything else? Speak to the village elders? Say peace out? Give the pollution princess a kiss?
No.
She's a plant monster.
I go up to her. I hope you're happy. And I grab her around her big stalk.
Oh my god.
He plants one on her.
Oh my god.
It's a pun.
Oh
She's a plant.
my god.
Get it?
You get out.
I use my persuasion skill
Bitches.
Alright.
to entice her that I am the hottest non-plant she's ever met.
Alright, come back tomorrow with another level 1
Alright. She makes gurgling sounds that yeah, pleasant.
It's like a babbling brook, if you.
The old man Mandrake comes up to you and he's like, that's her shoulder.
I said in. I was just working my way toward her.
Captain O'Keefe calls over the comm. She's like, alright guys, time's up, let's go.
Not wrong. You'll get to the good part now.
The pollution princess turns a little pink, like her foliage turns pink, and she waves off to you.
So we head into the stars.
Back to Albra.
Hey, Tom, can you make a Constitution saving throw.
Start turning into a player.
I kept everything in my shorts. Oh, 4. I don't think I have any bonuses, so it's just straight up 4.
Yeah.
Alright, you feel fine for now.
Oh no.
I gargle.
Listerine.
Battery.
That is so late.
Alright, kind of off in the distance of the horizon of the planet, you can kind of see the Star Destroyer that's in orbit coming into view of the atmosphere. And Captain O'Keefe is like, alright guys, it's time to go. Everybody hold on to something. And she makes her way up towards the top of the atmosphere and is like, it's now or never. And boop, 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 plunged into hyperspace. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, as you guys are flying at hyperspace speeds, you make it out of there. Thanks, music. Now it works. Yes, so Captain O'Keefe tells you, since you're up there in the co-pilot seat, she says, alright, listen, we're not going back to Alderaan right now. We're going to go to a specific set of coordinates that I was given. Just as a precaution, we don't want to lead anybody back, just so you know. But we're not going back to Alderaan. We're going to meet up in other rebels.
Do I trust her? Can you take a
Insight?
insight? Is there such a thing?
I think that's the thing.
Is there a insight?
Oh, it's not a thing here. Perception or gather information?
I say just roll perception.
Perception?
If
I'm
you-
trying to
there's
see if
nothing else.
she's doing on it. 22?
Alright, you can tell that she's not sure of what she's saying. She's not she didn't say it with confidence.
Is it if she's being honest or being
She's being honest with you.
She's just not confident in that we're being rebels or in that.
You can
You're
ask.
never gonna all the place we're going.
Where are we going?
We're going somewhere called the Xandrax system. I've never been there before, but we're supposed to be meeting at a rendezvous location.
Who are we meeting?
Make a persuasion check. She kind of breaks her composure and she says, I have no idea. I just received these orders last minute. I was given coordinates and told not to come back to Alderaan.
Do you think we're being followed?
It's very likely.
Is there someplace else we can jump before we jump to those coordinates?
Well, if we're being followed, I don't think that making a second jump is going to help. As of late, the Empire has developed some kind of technology that seems incredibly useful in tracking down ships, so I'm not surprised that we're being asked to meet somewhere else. But I just,
Who do you
I'm
think
not.
we're meeting?
I don't.
How do you know it's not a trap?
I was given a code by a person, I don't know who they were, which is why I'm not confident, but I was given the confirmation code. So I'm trusting these orders, and we're going to go there. If anything goes wrong, we'll just jump. As you guys are discussing things, the pilot's door opened, and Admiral Barth makes his way back up into the room. He says, all right, so we're going to meet the rebels now? Is that what's going on?
I'd like to be somewhere where I can have proper medical attention.
Yes,
I mean,
where's my shit?
Captain O'Keefe gives you a very sharp look.
I don't. I'm not.
No. She gives you like a. She's like, Admiral, could you give us a moment, please? Oh, of course, yes. I'll be on my way.
Admiral, I can take a look at you. See if we can get you up to stuff as good as we can on the ship here. Step back.
I suppose it's better than nothing. And he makes his way back out, and the door closes. Captain O'Keefe looks to you and says, I was told, just in case, not to mention where we're going, and not to mention Senator Organa, just so that he can maintain his appearance.
I'm sorry?
That's a fiend.
It's a fiend?
Theme.
I don't understand. This is Tom's talking. I don't understand.
Senator Organa is established as a person that's part of like the government system that's on in the Empire right now. People don't know him to be a rebel.
No. What is it? Okay, how long until we get to these coordinates?
It's only a few more minutes.
Excuse me, I'll be right back. I tell
So, what?
the captain. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
Just step back and look at the crew and watch
Okay.
if they weren't privy to it. If they were not. If they were.
Are you gonna make a stealth check around the Admiral?
I mean, I'm talking to the Admiral.
I don't think I really need to. I'm just moving around it. I'm just
Are you,
trying
you're
to-
telling them that?
Oh, I see. So he's right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't tell it in front of him. I was trying to discuss this with our party.
Okay. I mean, he's with Brad in the back.
I'll let them go back and then I'll discuss it with these three.
Benzo Pib, the new guy. Take
Then
this space cola salesman is patching up the Admiral.
I compliment Fez. He was good shooting, by the way.
He says, "Thanks. I didn't poop myself."
I'm actually trained in treating injury. Okay. I took a first aid course. Does he look okay?
Can I help him in any way?
Yeah, he just looks like he needs some food and rest mainly.
Okay. Would the stem pack or back to help at all or not?
It would probably help because he's got lacerations and things.
Okay. So I'll try to treat him out a little bit with that.
All right.
And I'll say your blood sugar is really low. I'll open up my briefcase. I'll be like, I know just the thing. I got this. And I will give him a sample.
Oh crap!
I'm afraid.
It's just space cola. That's all.
It's the regular space cola.
Red classic.
Glass.
Original flavor.
I thought for sure.
Imperial red space cola.
Exactly. No. So I give him a can of space cola
He says,
as I'm tending to him.
he gives you like a sideways look, like you can tell like he's being posh about it. He's like,
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. We do have that.
oh, I suppose that's better. And he very stiffly opens it and just smells it. Takes a sip and he's like,
Oh, that's a fair point. It wouldn't help us way. The whole point of giving it.
oh, this is fabulous. And he just starts like, blah, 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 blah.
I know. You're welcome.
Wow, space cola. Fantastic.
Camera.
Drink.
Space cola.
Space cola. We have cameras now.
Enjoy.
Space cola.
Oh no.
So I go to the crew and advise
All right.
and exclusive of
Okay. You like pull him aside. Did you guys tell him what was going on? The rebel situation?
Tell the Admiral?
No,
I
him.
don't think we have any contact
We
with
really
him.
have had any. He's
We didn't
totally
have
a
time.
person that we've
Right.
never met before.
Yes.
It's not like
So that we have not talked to him about
He's
anything.
not our friend.
I don't think we really have had any.
Yeah,
I mean, I was operating under the idea that I was
was
trying to do the same mission, but was captured before I could complete it.
Okay.
That was what I had been working on.
All right.
So I was trying to.
So you're privy to keeping things secret. You already know.
Yes. The way that does.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys are now exiting hyperspace, and you hear a large humming.
Go back to this is it's gone that quickly. We're back
Okay.
to the bridge.
As you make your way back to the bridge and look outside, you see a very, very large ship, and Captain O'Keefe gives a sigh of relief. She says, "Oh, thank goodness! This is the Resurgence. It is a Nebulon B frigate that serves as a mobile safe house."
So what was that planet we just left?
Felucia?
We flew from
Why stop? No stop music.
What's this ship doing here?
That's what we came here to find. Yes.
It's very recognizable as a rebel ship.
What's the name again?
It's the Resurgence. This is what it looks like.
Okay. Who's on this ship?
Okay, so Captain O'Keefe, captain of this frigate is named Adrian Verana. You guys, Captain O'Keefe lands the Banshee in the docking bay, one of the docking bays of the Resurgence, and you make your way off, and Captain of the ship, Captain Verana, meets you as you exit the Banshee. He's a slender man, jet black hair, finely trimmed beard, and a huge square jaw. He is dressed in the sterile uniform of an Alderanian officer. His dark eyes seem to weigh each hero as he speaks to you. So he says hello and gives you greetings, and you can tell he's very wary and judging most of you. And he says, welcome back. Thank you very much for your assistance. We'll be making our way. Captain O'Keefe, and who are the rest of you?
Introduce yourselves.
Okay. He says, Admiral Varth, former Admiral. So right. He says, we would like to take my assistant to guide you to medical bay. And he says, of course. I'll meet you later. He waves, and the assistant takes him off. He says, now we've got a bit of business to attend to. If you wouldn't mind making your way with me to the bridge.
This is Adriana who's talking, correct?
Captain Adriana
Adrian.
Verana. Adrian Verana,
Mm-hmm.
who's talking right now.
Yes.
You want us to
What?
So, Admiral Varth is taken away by the assistant, and he's tailed by a couple security agents. So, Captain Verana speaks to you, and he says, Senator Argana is very thankful and forever grateful for your assistance. You've taken such risks to aid him.
If you are willing, I can offer you permanent quarters aboard the Resurgence, my ship, in exchange for your assistance in the future, if you shall promise to do so.
What type of assistance?
Anything that the Rebel Alliance could need you for.
Can I have to stay here?
You don't have to. I'm just saying, if you ever need someplace to stop and you don't want to fly around in your ship anymore, we can safe house you.
Awesome.
Anything to help the rebels.
So you're all in agreement then?
Come on, yes.
If we keep doing stuff like this.
Yeah, is that a good
No.
Look at Fez. See your check?
Fez is looking around at the other spaceships and he's like lost in the sauce and he's very tired and he's like,
Fez is gonna start living on your ship as the gunner. The jaws are the mechanics. And the doctor is the ship's doctor.
He's got a whole thing.
We have our own like Firefly-esque space show. Got a full cast.
If we keep
cue sitcom music
we're gonna
for
need
the
a
next opening credits. Like, oh, I didn't see you there.
Yeah. You're doing something, turn
Yeah.
two people are arguing.
Yeah, well, we're fun.
Sure.
Tom Nebula on the ground with the board one. He's like, I was just like generalizing sitcoms.
Oh, man.
You know, in the beginnings, it's always like person doing something, and they look at the camera and their name appears, and they're like, oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
You ever seen like
Too many cooks?
Yeah. Too many cooks?
Oh, God. That freaking video. That freaking video.
that you watch the Orville.
It's like exactly what he said. Making fun of sitcoms.
I've heard of that.
You gotta look it up on YouTube.
Okay.
You have to watch the whole thing, though.
You
really do.
18 minutes or something ridiculous?
Yeah.
It's at least 10, I think. But it gets so weird, but it's so weird.
I just love every time I show it to somebody, they're like, all right, when
It's just still going.
what are you showing me? Like,
And then it's a slow descent into madness. The same people who did that have done a bunch of other stuff that all like are very similar, where they start off like really like normal, but kind of funny, and they just dive into like the weirdest. Like they have one. It was like a prescription medication commercial, and like it at the end, it's not that. It's very very different. It's so weird. It's so good.
Okay. Is there anything you would like to share with the captain?
I would like to share him the coordinates I got from my data pad from the command center.
You also have taken in the email about the Inquisitor. You share that information?
Yes.
Okay.
And I guess we had the broken data pad from the doctor.
Uh-huh.
That should have some information about the explanation.
Becky chimes in. She's like, seriously, you're just gonna give it away?
You can give a new one.
Can I have a new one?
Somebody did it with the election.
The broken data pad that she had.
You're playing Caterpillar on it?
She wants it back?
No, we're gonna give it to
The captain.
the captain so they can get the data about the.
She gets very huffy and she's like, a nice one.
My mushroom disease.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
Mushrooms popping.
Alright, Captain is very surprised at everything you brought him, and he is, reminds you all, he says, listen, if you weren't told already, we are not taking any chances with the Admiral. Do not mention any specifics about Alderaan, Senator Organa, or any locations of the Rebel Alliance. We have to make sure.
Alright.
Am I clear? I need a yes from everybody.
Sure,
Yes, sir.
You don't tell
Yes,
them.
yes, sir.
Yes, the guy we just brought
Yes,
up.
sir.
Yeah. All right. So, as he's looking over the things that you gave him, and he sees the message about the Inquisitor Draco, you can see his eyes widen, and like a moment where like someone's heart drops. You see the color drain from his face, and he mutters, "You might have uncovered something far more involved than a simple Imperial traitor. An Imperial Inquisitor. This is very troubling." He says, he continues, your chief concern now is getting the Admiral to safety and making sure that you do not encounter this Inquisitor, and if you do, run. Do not do anything to try to engage him. He kills Jedi like a man making toast with butter.
Who's anything but Jedi?
Yeah.
The captain looks you up and down, and he's like, "Yeah, you.
I've never ate toast before.
You've never buttered your toast?
Is that hard?
No.
It's easy.
Yes.
Oh.
You eat jam or jelly as well. It's the same idea.
Nebula, what do you do for a living?" What? All right.
Alrighty then.
So,
Okay.
if you don't mind,
Who shows us our quarters?
yep, it shows you your quarters. You guys all gonna try and get some sleep, I assume.
Yes, yes.
Okay, everybody recovers full health except for Tom. You don't get any sleep, and you got the runs,
You can't stop thinking about that lady.
explosive runs.
Oh no.
As you try and lay down, your stomach goes,
serious thing.
and you're like, uh-oh.
At least the door opens, so that I can get there quickly. But the fact that we have a shared bathroom.
A share? No, it's private.
Oh, every room has a private bathroom.
We have one rule. No number 2 on the RV.
Leave the bowl soiled.
I didn't lose any HP.
Some of us were fine. Some of us got hit with a door that exploded on their face. So
All right, I'm gonna end that for now. If you guys are all right with that, maybe I know it's a little early, but now I'm gonna go to the time to give you guys all of your experience points because you got a lot and a lot of stuff.
I don't remember who's been here for all sessions. Anybody?
Missed once.
I don't know how many experience because I lost my sheet. I don't know how many.
I think you had the same as them. Or something like
Haven't you been to all of them too?
Huh?
I feel like you've been to all of them.
No, but he gives different amounts of XP. So you guys got more than us.
Yeah. Maybe.
And since I'm a poor role player, I was the one that less. I got 1300, so you probably got 1400.
I got a whopping 0, so.
Oh, and you know what? While we're, you know, we'll go through all this stuff.
What
and
are
I'll
you counting?
split stuff off.
Hey, what are the levels?
You have it on paper.
I do. I printed it out because I knew it was going to be annoying.
I assume you know.
I don't know.
What'd you print?
I have the
It's
character.
so easy.
Yeah, all
Why
right.
do I have this?
Wait, what?
Next level 1,000.
That was probably.
So I
you
never
had
said
to-
You erased that.
When you were level 0,
So next level
I
3,000.
got, so I made my own little table with the character levels, and then I combined 2 tables into one because I'm not going to multi-class.
no, but multi is gonna be the same. You add your levels.
Well, yeah, there's 2 different.
And then you multiply by 1,000. That's what you need for the next level.
Okay. Anyways,
From 1 to 2, it's 1,000. From 2 to 3, that's 2,000. 3 to 4, 3,000.
Yeah, you're right. All right.
Brad, you get 1,400 experience points.
Okay.
You get 3,200 experience points. You get 2,900. You get 2,600. And you 1,400 as well. And if you want to keep your follower, if you want to level him up, I guess give him the same experience.
6,000.
No, he levels with me.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
6,000 is your next one.
So now I'm level 3 and he's level 3 too.
Okay. So I get an attack bonus now, and a bonus.
I don't know what I get. I think I get
I have no idea.
level 3. I think I get
Your attack bonus go up 1.
Oh, and my attack bonus will go up anyway because it's my level.
My attack bonus is
3?
Tom, did you write down
You are gonna get a talent.
the senator agreed to pay you?
I think so.
Base attack. So it's now 3. Which means this goes up to 6. Okay. And that's the only thing that changes, and then I get a talent and a feat.
Okay, this goes up.
But it's still 1.
If you want.
What? What? Oh, this is just straight. Well, you're right. Sorry. What? Star. 3, 3, 3.
Oh, it's your level?
Yeah,
Not
your
half
level.
level. I'm better than I thought.
Now you get a talent.
We're still the
And
Corinthian
a feat.
Gale.
And no other number of guys.
credit.
No one. No.
It's 3.5. Everything changes every level.
No. It's more similar to 5.
My half level is still the same, so I leave all that alone.
The half levels.
It's just
Okay. So a talent and a feat. And now for feats, I can choose force training again to get double the amount of stuff
to get 3 more.
of what I have, or I can choose new ones, right? I'm allowed to learn new ones.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm definitely doing
So,
that as my feat.
This is. You said a backpack
Right.
comlink? What is that?
Force training times
It's
2.
a huge radio.
Okay, I have a
That's
short comlink
off-world.
already. Is that different?
Yes. Very different.
The common regular one is like a walkie-talkie.
The short comlink.
Yeah,
The backpack one is a
The
big one.
backpack is you want to talk with the ship that's in orbit.
Now I got
That's what you're gonna do. That's what you're gonna use.
Right. But it doesn't go much further than just orbit.
I have a note here.
Probably not.
I can't go like planet to planet. Okay.
Ship for that.
Does anybody want a backpack comlink?
I have
You have
Leave it
one?
on the ship.
I mean, I guess I could live
I have one, but I don't wear it.
said he's already got one.
I just don't wear it. I keep it in my pocket.
I would give it to Armenian, but he already has a huge rifle on
Right.
his back.
Okay.
Now I have.
Just hang on to some of this stuff too.
Just leave it on the ship.
Yeah. I mean, I might. I'm just, I'm just,
Yeah, we can have 2 in the. Look, we can have 2 in the cargo hold.
I want you to know that I have 2 spare stormtrooper armor.
Okay.
So now I gotta figure this
They're on
out.
the ship.
So, okay. Where's the
Force talent tree?
Force talent
It's a
tree
scout blaster pistol,
is
different than a
on
regular blaster
the
pistol.
Jedi section.
Yes.
In the
I
Jedi.
believe it has a scope.
Wait, no.
It's a scope.
It's in the
Do anything.
I mean, do you want to look up the thing?
I was flipping through the book that I have, and I couldn't find it. So
There are talents
I'm in just the Saga
of the
edition
Jedi
or rule. And I was
and there are
having.
talents.
No blaster pistol, comma scout.
Yeah, no, that's not a thing.
Maybe I'll just start running Force powers.
There's a holdout blaster pistol. There's a sporting blaster pistol, and there's a
Because I
regular
can choose
blaster
a
pistol.
talent or a Force talent.
And
What
a,
about the
heavy,
large
and a
blaster?
heavy blaster pistol.
Force
Nothing on
talents.
nothing on the next page.
The next page just goes straight to rifles.
Page 100.
Okay.
It's Force talents.
Yes.
And page 96 is Force powers.
There's a light repeating. There's no pistol. It doesn't specify
So what do
pistol.
you recommend? Stick with a Force talent, like are they really good, or since I'm a low level, pick a talent?
They're all good.
So
But the
sticking
Force-
with the theme of Jedi, I should.
If you want to keep using the Force,
Yeah.
there's a lot of fun stuff you can get.
Ooh, and I get more Force points.
But for example, one of the Jedi, the regular Jedi, one of the regular Jedi talents trees is the lightsaber one.
Okay. The next question: what do my Force points go to for level 3?
So,
Because I get a +3 for every level. Gain 3 additional Force points at each level. So I don't know what
I think it's 5 plus level,
5 plus levels.
plus 3 for you.
So I have 11
that's
points.
11.
And what do we do? 'Cause I feel like
You can use them to add a d6 to whatever roll.
well, I'm definitely gonna remember to use them next time. I totally forgot.
And
that was
other
like
stuff.
6 down the drain.
He could use a Force point to wake up. When you were knocked out, you can use a Force point to wake up.
I can?
Yes, you can use it.
Because I have four.
You have Force points too. Everyone has
How many
four.
force points?
5 plus level, so 8.
Alright. Now, what power?
74.
I feel like
That's
some
not
of the aggressive ones should just be at ×2.
Sniper blaster pistols.
The regular Jedi trees are Jedi Consular.
That's on page 100.
Those are on page 30.
Force talents.
That's the regular talents. There's a Jedi Guardian tree, Jedi Consular tree, Jedi Sentinel tree, and Lightsaber Consular.
Disciple Strike is cool. Whenever I use a cone effect power, I can choose who it hits and who it doesn't. So it doesn't matter who's in the way. It's pretty cool.
We roll your hit points at third level? Or the D12.
Look, I remember reading this one, telekinetic power, and I'm like, what's the point of having that?
This was
The telekinetic power.
This is dumb.
No, I'm saying like, I remember how often would I roll a d20? And then of course both times I use Force Slam, I roll a 20. Which would have meant I immediately get to do it again.
Okay.
You get a feet
4 feet.
and a talents.
Plus
Using one of these.
Ooh, I feel like I should learn that.
So when you
Telekinetic Savant.
This here. Now, we start to find out that the
Per
armor
encounter as a swift
on
action.
this game
You can
is
return one of these force powers to your suite without
because
spending
here you have to put level or
And it's out of those.
Yeah, but I have grip and slam.
and your armor is 2. So your
So
level
you
is
get to as a bonus action.
Once per encounter, I can just say, I've already used my 2 grips.
Yes.
I'm going to bring another grip back and do it again.
Yeah.
So
I think
the armor you're wearing
with
right
extra
now
versatility too.
So I do also have to remember to use these points. I mean, I completely wasted an entire level of points.
That's true.
How many points do you have? 11?
For level 3.
So what do I
Force
need
sensitivity gives you a plus
with my weapon? I need.
I'm just trying to go all out. Because if I decided to
What do the force points do again for like normal?
He was saying they like let you bring yourself out from being unconscious.
Base attack.
Are they like? Okay.
Base attack.
I'm trying to go. I mean, if I'm gonna be a Jedi, I might as well just go crazy with it.
Yeah.
Powers.
Yeah. Do the force stuff. Man. That's- I
Plus
mean,
attack.
Control talent tree. What is that?
Plus what? Oh, you don't get anything for your level?
so again, are we doing?
Because you already got this.
So when does your base attack?
How are we doing? Health
Level up.
straight.
What is
One
the
straight roll.
Watch
You get what you get.
Okay, what is the control talent tree? These are just different trees of force talents?
Yes.
Fine.
It's plus
That's
2.
good.
It's plus 2.
So that's 2. So
Plus,
the
plus constitution.
skills.
I got
Level divided by 2. So round it up or down.
Well, that's the only one I can't do is the dark talent tree. And that's very sick.
2. So does my damage threshold change?
Yes. Since it's the same as before.
It's the same as my force. Okay. There should be like a chart that autopilot.
Unless you force pilot. They're all of a sudden on a
Oh,
pilot.
there is.
Yeah. That's what Luke did. New Hope.
Some nice Microsoft Excel stuff.
Awesome. Fun stuff, Wyland. Fun stuff.
Did you enjoy today's game? I feel like it was a little frazzled.
Yeah, it was good.
That was just the equipment. I was like worried about things. Like,
It
I
was
was
good.
distracted. I don't know.
What'd you say?
Oh, correct. All right. Well, if you guys are all done, you don't have any questions, that will be our session for today. Thank you guys again for joining us. We're going to be doing these every other Thursday with Star Wars, and then opposite Thursday we've got Tom's game. Feel free to come back next time. May the Force be with you. Ba-ba-da-ba-da.